Of course, we all want to take precautions and avoid catching COVID-19, but working from home is not an option for everyone. Johnny Clayton Taylor, the CEO of the Society for Human Resource Management, is here with more on what workers and businesses can do to protect themselves. Johnny, we appreciate you being on. You just heard the doctor there talking about the challenge of protecting healthcare workers. If you're someone who is generally forced to be exposed to the sick or the public, what do?
You stay home. I mean, the answer is really simple. At the end of the day, people should not come to work and run the risk of either taking diseases back to their families or bringing the diseases from their homes into the workplace. It's a really simple decision.
But not everybody can do that. What if you don't have the kind of job that you can do from home or that you can't really miss? I mean, what if you're a doctor? You need to go in and treat your patients, for example.
Well, I mean, let's think about it. You're a doctor and you need to treat your patients. The one thing you shouldn't be doing is bringing harm to your patients. So I don't think that anyone should think about being unable to go to work. These conversations, if you are exhibiting symptoms of the coronavirus, then you must. It is your responsibility to not subject other people and expose them to this disease.
Oh, right. So you're saying for people who are sick, they should absolutely not go to work. Totally understood. Right. What about for people who aren't sick and just want to take precautions? They want to protect themselves, but they can't just stay home and put themselves in, a self-preservational quarantine, so to speak.
Well, right. So obviously, as an organization, SHRM, we represent 300,000 HR people. So our job is to make sure that America's companies, and indeed globally, companies have employees showing up where they can do so safely and responsibly. So what we say is practice good hygiene. Nothing replaces that, and frankly, we should be doing that anyway. Avoid some of the normal gestures where we shake hands with people, a fist bump, a nod, just recognizing people in different ways. Avoid embracing people in a very safe way, right? Embracing people. The notion is be smart. We're dealing with an exceptional situation, and so that requires that you modify your behavior to take into consideration what we're facing and what we don't know.
And from a business perspective, what responsibility do employers have? For example, hourly employees who don't get compensated if they don't come in. Are there sort of any efforts to try to motivate people to stay home?
Well, so we are more than motivating. We're strongly encouraging employers to be smart here. It is simply not in the best interest of the employer to bring people into the workplace who pose risk. The idea, I had someone call me the other day and they were talking about, I operate a business and I make $10 an hour, and my employer has essentially said, if you don't come to work, you're not paid. And I said, well, that's dumb. At the end of the day, there's no other way to explain it. If, for example, you're a restaurant and you encourage someone to come to work so that you're not paying someone $10 an hour to be at home sick. Think about the consequences of that. So we're encouraging employers that if an employee is in fact sick or ever shows any symptoms that feel like, as the doctor said earlier, they look and feel like the flu early on. If you have that going on, ask, encourage, demand that employee stay home.
All right, Johnny Clayton from the Society for Human Resource Management. We appreciate it, Johnny. Thanks.
Thank you.